Welcome back. So as students return to schools all across the country, some parents are voicing their concerns about what's being taught in the classroom. I took a trip to Loudoun County, Virginia, the epicenter of the education debate, to hear the concerns for myself. Watch.
What is your biggest concern in this school year?
I think it's just making sure that they're on track, teaching the right stuff, the right historical perspective, none of this crazy stuff they've been teaching. Get away from this sexuality, gender identification. It's a living nightmare.
At this point, I think the COVID is pretty much behind us, but the parents are still worried about it a little bit. And I think maybe my daughter and my son-in-law are just worried about the curriculum a little bit.
Number one, curriculum. Absolutely.
Yeah, I would say the curriculum. I've got 4 grands, 3 in elementary, and it's just a lot of online computer stuff. So much is. I think it's important, but I don't think it should dominate. And I think sometimes they get left to doing that too much.
Curriculum, school, getting back to school, getting back to normal, what it should be in school.
The curriculum.
Yeah.
We're concerned about the curriculum and what we're being told and not told, and the influences on the kids and the negativity in the schools.
Maybe focusing on real education and not political views of the teachers.
I mean, I think parents have got to speak out. They've got to get involved. You just can't be a bystander. Yeah.
I think Loudoun County, they speaking real loud these days.
Sure, a lot of them are.
Yeah.
That's right.
You bet.
Yeah, they are. So during my teachers focus group, I spoke with educators on how politics has entered classrooms across the country. And they have a message to parents heading into the new school year. Take a look. It seems like politics has entered in the classroom. Does it put you in an uncomfortable spot as an educator, or do you think it's healthy for the kids to have that type of conversation?
What I see as our challenge is to create 21st century problem solvers. So we might gloss over some things. We may not go into that really hard in the classroom, but we might present a social problem and say, well, what are your thoughts? And my age kids are amazing thinkers, so they can really come to a solution that I wish politicians would come to. It seems so common sense. But like I said, we're trying to develop kids to be learners. We're trying to train children for jobs that don't exist yet. So they have to be the problem solvers. They have to be the critical thinkers.
Elizabeth, do you see any concerns with parents thinking that some educators are stepping into their territory right now when it comes to some of the conversations that are being had in the classroom?
It can happen. I think, and as an educator, we have to show all sides.
Yeah.
And that's the part that we have to be very clear about and consistent about through all the grade levels, that we're showing just people and what's out there, and getting kids to think out of the box, like you were mentioning. It shouldn't come. I don't think politics should play into it.
I mean, my goddaughter, she's kindergarten, and some of the stuff that they're asking for kindergarten to do, color of people's skin, different things like that, where these kids are at the age where they're just loving their classmates right now. But it appears like there's something that is being discussed on the collegiate level, right, being brought
right,
in watered down form for the young people to discuss.
I myself do not bring any of that into the room. I think it's ethically wrong, and that my job is to teach my kids the art of literature.
Yeah.
So for me personally, anything that oversteps a parent's bounds is wrong.
Yeah. That's your red line, right?
That is my red line. I make it very clear. I do not talk politics. Every child gets the same treatment. I make sure that every kid understands they're walking into my room and we all have the same goal, and that is success.
I want to know what your message is for this upcoming year. What do you want parents to know? What do you want the world to know? Brooke, I'll start with you.
I would just say patience. Patience with your children, patience with the teachers. Teachers know what they're doing. You're sending your child to school. You're turning over some of that responsibility for their upbringing to that teacher. Trust that person. Teachers see a lot of children in their classrooms every single year. They have a great baseline and understanding of children.
I love the patience message. Kindness, compassion, for yourself, for others, for your child's single teacher. It's the only way forward if we work together and we try to gain an understanding. It's not us versus you.
We're here for you, and we're here to team with you for your child. We spend 7.5 hours a day with your child. We love them. We want them to succeed. Build a relationship. Talk to me. Email me. You know, I have a texting app. Text me if you have a concern.
And if parents can remember that they're there to guide their children on their journey. And as teachers, we're in it because we love to take them on their journey, and we will guide them and help them along the way.
Communication between the teacher and the parents is key. Full transparency, and, you know, just motivate kids at home to always remember that they have the tools already, the arsenal that they have at their disposal. They just gotta, you know, trust everybody that's there to work with them and be honest.
You guys, such a tough job. Kids spend the majority of their day with you. Y'all dealt with the know-it-all and myself that wore a suit every day and wanted to debate y'all on every single issue. We do listen of their day. Appreciate you guys. We thank y'all so much for joining us on Cross Country tonight. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Lauren.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.